Southeast still with possession. There's Arianes. Sends it to the left. Arianes looking for the shot. Sends it off. Nice block, though. Cheryl's in. Blocks the attempt from Wayoro. It'll be a corner kick for Southeast. Zhao at the near post. Noel in the middle of the net. Sends it in. It's parried away. Westside trying to break. Here's Wanjohi. Wanjohi down the left side. He's got space. It's a nice tackle right there. Southeast is able to get out of a really tough position. Westside does retain possession, but a very dangerous spot there for Southeast. Southeast once again sends it deep. Just trying to keep it away from their side at all costs. Ball's been in the middle for a while now. Haven't seen much of that today. Fighting for possession. Now it'll be kicked off for a Lincoln Southeast throw. That'll be Coleman's to throw it in.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 13, Miles Oxman, and number 22, Blaine Mead.
Miles Oxman's coming in. Blaine Mead as well. We've seen those two make a difference before. Oxman, we saw him score against Lincoln East. He's a very good player. That one is sent out for another Southeast throw.
Now we're not seeing a lot of offense by either team. A lot of great defense, though. Just not letting any opportunities get near the net.
Looking for shots again. I'm going to be sent out. It is going to be a Southeast throw, though. So another shot attempt from Southeast, parried away by Westside.
Westside just doing a great job of staying in front of their person with the ball or the people that they are guarding and just deflecting any sort of shot, making Lucas Knoll's life a lot easier in the net.
Still Southeast throw. That one was headed out by Westside. Long throw into the box. That one's sent up, and it will again be a Southeast throw. Meyerson sent it out. Long throw in. Easy header for Meyerson, though. Westside will try and break. That one is a shot attempt, but it is sent way out.
18 minutes left in the first half, and neither team in the last 8 to 10 minutes have gotten any great offense. Just kind of struggling to get it anywhere close to any of these nets. Just both teams playing some great defense.
Absolutely. It's kind of the opposite of what we saw the first, 15 minutes. Both teams getting a lot of shot opportunities, but now it's a lot of defense. Westside hasn't had it on their side for a while. As we get a whistle, and it'll be a free kick for Southeast.
Both of these teams averaging over 2.5 goals a game, so it is kind of surprising we haven't seen any great attempts on the net so far.
Collins will take this free kick. Looking to send it deep. Headed up by Noamishi. Still on the ground, and it's a good clearance there from Hite. Westside's got the ball now. That's Wanjo. He just misses Mead. Coleman's and Mead battling it out. It will be a southeast throw. Coleman's gets the best of him there. Throw in. Coleman's once again. He'll send it. Meyerson does a good job to get it away. There's Zhao. Over to Rusin. Rusin able to find it. Oxman sends it off. That's Meyerson. And that's good defensive play from Southeast. Back to Meyerson, though. Wanjohi, Oxman. Oxman gets bullied off the ball. Nice job defensively there from Lincoln Southeast.
It's a good tackle right there. Kick the ball out of bounds and make Westside start this all over again with no momentum.
Good defense so far from Lincoln Southeast, though. They haven't really let too much in. A couple of shot attempts for Westside, but nothing too glorious. Meyerson will throw it in. Finds Sate. That one's sent sky high from Southeast. Headed over. There's Rusin. Gets it off. Oxman. He loses possession. Looking down that side for Whaley, but he's unable to get it. There's Fromm. He just entered the game. Oxman trying to get it past this Lincoln Southeast defense. He's unable. Great job by Monzon right there. Doing a good job of just defending the ball, making sure Westside can't get anything. Ariana sends it back to Collins. That one is sent deep down the left side. No one's there. It'll be out for a throw.
They're really making McCargu's life easy down here on the right side in the net. Not getting anything really past the 20-yard line of the football field. Maybe a couple of shots early in the game, but now we have about 15 minutes left in the first half, and probably for the last 10 minutes, neither team has had a decent shot on goal.
Throw in there. Gives it back to Lincoln Southeast, though. Intercepted. Here comes Paul Wood. Wood down the right side. That's Mead. Mead cuts it back. Looking for the middle. He couldn't find Tate, and a wasted opportunity there for Westside.
I think Mead probably had a little bit of a poor touch there. Kind of went off the outside of his foot maybe, and he lost a little bit of momentum going forward when he had that kind of one-on-one.
Great tackle there by Noamishi, but it's one back. Ariana tries to flick it back, but Rusin's there. Here's Noamishi. Noamishi looking for the break. It's a nice move. Hite, Oxman, over to Noamishi. A chance here into the middle, but a great job. McCargu is able to stop the cross. Mead was at the back post ready to shoot that one in. Good job by the Lincoln Southeast goalkeeper, though.
Was just barely too far in front of Noamishi. Couldn't quite get enough power on the cross ball. Get it to the far post.
Noamishi misses it, and it'll go out for a Lincoln Southeast throw. Monzon to throw it in.
Weather's kind of chilled out once again, kind of off and on. Welcome to Nebraska weather. No more rain. Wind has definitely died down. Not really anything going on to affect the game.
Looks like we have some subs. That's what the stoppage was for, subs. Southeast with the ball. Westside pressuring well, though. Here's Reese. Sends it down the left. Sadiki almost had it. That's Wayoro. He's looking for a shot. He might have a chance. A nice pass. A big decision here. It's a foul on Westside. It'll be a big free kick. Not sure if that was in the box. It's going to be close, though. It's either a penalty or a very, very good opportunity with a free kick.
I think that one might have occurred just outside the line to the box. So Lincoln Southeast is going to have a free kick from about 3 or 4 yards beyond the start of the box. And this is going to be a real test for Lucas Knoll and the rest of the Warrior defense.
It's a huge opportunity right now. 3 players standing over it. Looks like we've got Wayoro, Reese. And Ariana is setting up. My guess would be Wayoro. We'll have to see, though. It is Wayoro, and it's a beautiful goal. It's right into the upper 90 of the left side of the goal, and Wayoro adds to his goal total of the season. It's his 11th of the year, and Lincoln Southeast has the lead.
What a shot by Wayoro. Couldn't have gotten it over the west side wall by more than just a few feet over the outstretched heads of the west side defenders. And Lucas Knoll really, I don't think, had an opportunity at it. They couldn't have packed that ball in the corner, the top left corner of the net any better. Couldn't have made it in the net, missing the post by just a few feet. What an absolute fantastic shot by Wayoro. And that is exactly what Lincoln Southeast has kind of deserved for his great offense they've played all day. But now the question is, can Westside find a way to turn the little bit of offense they've had into a shot on net with the backup goalie in for Southeast?
That's absolutely right, Zach. I mean, that ball was beautiful. There was no way Knoll was saving that unless he was standing in the corner to begin with, but that would have not been a great idea. Beautiful shot from Wayoro. We've seen him do it before. Great free kick there. Got a free kick for Westside now. This one's from about 25 yards out, so a good chance here for Westside to send a cross in.
This time it's going to be kind of towards the sideline, just off to the right side. We'll see how Lincoln Southeast sets up on defense.
It'll be Russin to take this one.
Looks like Westside might kind of set up for a chance to kick it down and for a chance for a header or some sort of touch into the net.
McCargu setting up. He's well on the left side of the post. Cross is in. It's headed away easily. Not a great kick. Russin does get the ball back, though. Sent away by Reese.
That free kick was really low. Line drive into the chest of all of the bodies jumbled down inside the box. Not really a chance for Westside to do anything with that kind of touch.
Westside, it's kind of do or die now. This is district final soccer, by the way, so whoever wins this game goes to state. Right now it's Lincoln Southeast. They're up 1-0.
They'll play next Tuesday. Westside should be in no matter what due to the wild card standings. But, you know, you really hurt your seeding if you don't find a way to win today. And you just, all you can get is some sort of wild card spot. You're really going to fall down in the state seeding for the tournament.
There's a ball sent in just wide. He was looking for Hate. Hate couldn't get his foot on it. It'll go out for a goal kick for McCargu.
That's a really good look, though. Westside's got the right idea. They're just not executing to the standard that they'd like. But if Westside can continue this offense, I like their chances at finding a way to get a ball in the back of the net.
Absolutely, but you have to be careful with the amount of offense you're playing as Westside. Counters are a possibility for Southeast, which can be very dangerous, and get a second, which could end the game. It'll be a Westside throw here, though, in their own half.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 7, Landon Francis, number 11, Peter Monjovi, number 12, Mobashir Hillele, and number 21, Andy Zhao.
So a lot of the main Westside core coming back in. Wanjohi, Hilole, Zhao. Some of the better players on the team. Wood will throw it in. Looking for Hate. Gets to Zhao. Zhao will try and send a cross in, but it's going to be sent out. It'll be a corner kick, though. Westside with an opportunity here.
Another good opportunity with 8 minutes left in the half. Westside's going to set it up for a chance to kick it across the net. And hopefully they can get it up high enough in the air to where they have a chance at a header.
Hate fires one home, and it's beautiful! It's Peter Wanjohi! He puts it in the back of the net, and we are level. What a great header from Wanjohi, and it is even.
What a kick across the net. Set it up perfectly for Peter Wanjohi. Straight at it. All Wanjohi had to do is jump up, touch off the top of the head, and what a perfect spot off the header from Wanjohi. And that's just the inexperience from Makargu. If he probably set up in a better spot, Wanjohi didn't do a whole lot. He kind of just hit it up into the top half of the net. And, I mean, that was just a perfect kick across for Wanjohi.
It's a perfect kick. Beautiful header. Hate will get the assist for that one. Beautiful corner kick for Westside. Makargu couldn't do much to save that one. It was a bullet from Wanjohi.
Didn't see anything for nearly roughly about 33 minutes into this game, pushing up to 35 even, and all of a sudden you see 2 goals in the last like 3 or 4 minutes total.
Yeah, we have a great game going here.
This is kind of more what we expected, more offense. You know, both teams averaging nearly 3 goals a game apiece. So you'd expect to see at least one per team in the first half, and maybe a chance for a second with about 7 minutes left on the clock.
Ariana wins a corner there for Lincoln Southeast, so now they have an opportunity to get one back. It'll be Siddiqui from the corner. Sends it in. That one's headed way over the bar. It'll be a goal kick for Dole.
And now the momentum is kind of right back with Westside. They quickly lost it by giving up that goal to Southeast. And Southeast just kind of wasted it in a way. Not quite sure what the stoppage is here. No, the official walking over to the Southeast bench or where the subs enter. Talking to Lincoln Southeast's head coach. A little bit of miscommunication, and we're good.
Play does go on, though. Not sure exactly what happened there. Something the fans surely did not like. You could hear the bickering from them. Collins will throw it in for Southeast. That's a long throw looking for Ariana's, but he's unable to get there. Reese goes up for the header. It'll be Westside's way.
Approaching 6 minutes on the clock now. Another good chance here for either team. Still plenty of time to get some good looks.
Absolutely. We still have a whole nother half. It's been a very eventful first half. Westside looking for more, though. Wanjohi. He is the goal scorer right now for Westside. Send it back to Zhao. Zhao is looking for Halole, but he's unable to get it there. And it'll be a Lincoln Southeast throw. Halole kind of just sat on the ball, endangering the players. Stoppage from the referee and a free kick. Makargu will send it deep. It's parried into the midfield. Halole doesn't go up for it. Won by Southeast. There's Manzan. He finds Arianes. Arianes to the left. Looking for Siddiqui. Can't get it there. Sherrilson's got it for Westside. Good defensive play there from Westside. Wanjohi looking to break. He doesn't. Good job from Kalnins to play some defense there for Southeast. Here's Paul Wood. He'll give it back to Hate. Hate to Wood. Looking down the right. Thought he had Hate on the right, but Kalnins will just send it out for a throw. Westside has a lot of the momentum here right now after that goal from Wanjohi. Trying to get a second to take the lead. Wanjohi, a nice move there, sending it in. It's a little far for Halole. That one will be sent. That's an easy save, though, from Makargu. Nothing hard for him. Good offensive play, though, from Westside.
Another good opportunity for Westside. You know, you can't get perfect on all of them, but they're really using their possessions wisely, and they're getting some really good looks. And we all know good looks are bound to result in some goals.
Paul Wood will send it back to Noel, and Noel will just kick it deep. Looking for Wanjohi. Wanjohi is able to get it. Nice touch from Wanjohi. Wanjohi's been playing very good today.
Has the one goal for the Westside Warriors.
Sends it in. That's Francis. Just beyond Francis. Arianes will send it deep. That's Siddiqui.
Westside is really flying back on defense. They're doing a great job of getting in front of any sort of offensive attack.
Siddiqui's in space. He'll send it down the center, but it's a good job from Wood to head it away. Francis finds Haloli. One back, though. Southeast looking for some type of cross that's deflected, though, and Noel will easily be able to gather that one.
Westside doing a much better job these last 5 to 10 minutes after Lincoln Southeast put the goal on the board. They're doing a great job of getting in front of any sort of offensive attack and not really allowing any sort of offense on the left half of the field.
Here's Siddiqui once again for Southeast. He'll find Arianes. Arianes looking for a pass. He'll get it up. Then it's sent to Reese. Reese looking in. Nothing going there. That's an easy save for Noel. Sending it deep. That's won by Kalmans. There's Sherrilson. Looking deep. Going back to the keeper, and Makargu will just send it.
Just over 2 minutes left on the clock. Last chance for any sort of great possession by either team.
Got to be careful here for Westside in the back. This is Lincoln Southeast do or die game. They have to win this game in order to go to state. Looks like we'll have another stoppage for some subs.
The clock's going to continue to run under 2 minutes now. About 1:45 on the clock. Continues to tick down, nearing 1:30 before these subs come in. So this will be the last chance for Lincoln Southeast to likely get a chance at the net.
Walverd sends it in. Westside's going to win it back, though. One back once again for Southeast, though. Good play, but a miscommunication, and Noamishi will get the clearance.
Last chance for Westside as well, coming back on the right side of the field. 1:20 on the clock.
Wanjohi will let it roll out. 1 minute left. And it will be a Westside throw. Wanjohi will throw it in. He finds Wood. Wood sends it in the middle. No one's there, though, and it's cleared for Southeast. We've got a foul here.
It was a hard foul at that, Aiden. Looks like the official might be pulling out the yellow card.
He is. It'll be a yellow card for Southeast. Looks like Way Oro. So the goal scorer picks up a yellow. Rusin is still down.
Looked like he might have got kneed or even took a foot straight into the lower leg calf range from this point of view.
Clock has stopped for this. Rusin is still down. And he will get up.
And he's not going out of the game either. He's going to stay in the game and tough this one out to half.
Tough player right there. That was a hard hit on Rusin. From him and Wayoro colliding. It'll be a good opportunity here, though. A free kick for Westside. It is a far one. It's about 36 yards out. It'll be a deep ball from Westside, though. Rusin will take. He'll send it in. Looking for Wanjohi at the back post, but it goes too far, and it will be a goal kick for McCargu.
That was probably the last opportunity for either team to do anything with the possession. With just about 30 seconds on the clock, maybe one last push at the net for Lincoln Southeast.
It'll be a Southeast throw down the right side. Again, they've got to hurry. They don't have much time. Maybe one more opportunity. 15 seconds on the clock. That one will be sent out of bounds, and that will probably do it for the half.
5 seconds, and Lincoln
Yep.
Southeast not even going to have a chance. They're just going to toss it down the field, and that's going to be the end of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, what a first half, though. 2 goals, 1 from each team. We saw a beautiful free kick from Wayoro, and then Wanjohi off a corner kick from Hite. It's been an eventful first half. We saw a yellow on Wayoro for a tackle on Rusin, and it is knotted up at 1-1. We will have 40 minutes to decide the winner of this one. If that's not enough, then we'll go to extra time and penalties. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Westside High School. We're here at Phelps Field for the second half of the A-3 district final. Right now we are tied 1-1. We saw two great goals in the first half, a free kick from Wayoro from Lincoln Southeast to start it, and then Wanjohi off a corner from Hite headed it home. And we've got a good second half in store here, 1-1. The winner of this one goes to the state. Westside most likely already locked in, but for Southeast, this is do or die. They have to get this one in order to make it to state.
That's exactly right, Aiden. Do or die for Lincoln Southeast. And they actually played a pretty exceptional half, besides that one little mistake on the cross corner kick that Peter Wanjohi ended up heading into the net. But they had some great offensive possessions, including the free kick that resulted in a goal for Wayoro. But if they can continue the offense that they had, they're in a great spot.
Absolutely. We are underway now for the second half. Noamishi will start us off with a booming kick. Looking down the right side of the field for Wanjohi, but it'll be cleared from Southeast. Hite will send it down the right side, looking for Wanjohi once again. Makargu, not a great clearance. Francis keeps it. Southeast gets lucky there. They're able to get the possession.
That could have been dangerous with the Makargu. Not a great clear ball by any means.
Siddiqui, Maley battling for the ball, but Sherrilson comes up with it. Monzon sends it out. Little miscommunication. It'll be a Westside throw for Meyerson.
I'll be curious to see if Westside or Lincoln Southeast takes either of this half slow, kind of try and maximize their possessions or even limit the other team's possessions at a chance at a goal.
Down the right side, looking for Hite. Oh! Oh my goodness! What a chance there for Westside.
That was one heck of a shot. The tackle was there, but it looked like he got it off just in time before the tackle came. Hite, just a really good look. Really had a chance on net.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I mean, I thought Hite was just going to get back down and the goalkeeper was going to come clear it, but Hite gets his foot in there somehow and he gets a shot off. It wasn't necessarily on goal, but a good opportunity for Westside there.
Now, even those little looks at the net are just good momentum builders. Even if you're not able to get a chance on net, it just builds a little bit more adrenaline for these players, and it gives them the momentum that they need. And I have to imagine Westside probably came out with the momentum. They ended the first half with some great defense, including that goal with about 10 minutes left in the half. And they're playing some fantastic defense to start this and had one good look at the net already.
There's Wood looking for Halole. It's over his head, though. Francis will gather. Francis over the middle. Gives it off. That's Zhao. Heavy touch. Good defense there by Wayoro. He'll try to push it. Maley with the ball. Good job, Sherrilson, to get it away from him. Sherrilson up the middle to Hite. Cleared, though, from Wolver. Noamishi in the back. Get a whistle from the ref. Looks like an offside from Westside. So McCargu, excuse me, will get to send this one. McCargu, he'll send it down the right side. Decent touch from Nolenberg. Sending it up to Wayoro. Wayoro was looking for Arianes. And we have a foul on Wayoro. Lincoln Southeast fans not happy with that. It's a free kick taken very quickly down the left side, but Monzon will let it roll out for a Southeast throw.
I think that ball rolled way down in the far corner, and they actually had to go chase it to get the ball.
Southeast will get the throw here.
Southeast just needs to find a way to get any sort of offense. They haven't put any pressure on the Westside Warrior defense for the first 9 minutes of this second half.
That one's sent deep, and it's headed away by Meyerson. Chance for Southeast to get something going here, though.
That is exactly right, Aiden. Westside playing great defense in this second half. They're no bend, no break at all in this second half. And they've also had some good opportunities pushing back to the opposite side of the field on offense.
Another throw for Monzon. He'll go down the right side. Looking for Reese. Can't find him. Westside trying to push it down. Nice little touch from Hite. Gets it to Holole. Holole sends it down the middle. Looking for Wanjohi. Nice headed away, though. Hite still got it, though. Hite looking for the shot. But it's a good grab from Cargu. And an easy save for him.
That was going to be a really, really hard shot for Hite. There was about 2 or 3 guys in front of him. And if Hite would have got that in the air at all, that would have just been miraculous.
It'll be a Southeast free kick. Looks like Reese will take it. Puts his hand up, and he will send it to the left. Looking for Siddiqui. It's headed away, though. Nice job by Wood. Back to the back line of Southeast, though. Almost miscommunication there from Southeast. They're able to corral it, though. Reese playing off with Melee.
First good offensive possession.
There's Wayoro, and he's tackled from behind. Hilole. It'll be a big free kick for Southeast here.
This is not too far off. Maybe a few more yards, maybe 5 to 6 more yards back from the net than when Wayora actually scored on the free kick. So we already seen this before. Wayoro on a free kick, or maybe one of these other Lincoln Southeast offensive players maybe give it a run at the net, but it looks like they're going to set up for some sort of cross.
It's Monzon, Arianas, and Wayoro. Once again, we already saw Wayoro put one in. Big wall here, 4 people on the wall for Westside.
This is a little bit further, 30 yards out from the goal.
It will be sent in. Wayoro will send it in, and it's over just by a little bit. A great opportunity, a great shot there from Wayoro, just over the top of the crossbar. So close to being a second for Southeast.
Right idea. Wayoro once again attacking at the net, attacking straight at Lucas Knoll. Lucas Knoll read that one pretty well. I think if it was below the crossbar, he was going to have a save.
Southeast pushing still. And there's a penalty given. A huge call from the referee. And it's going to be a big time shot coming up for Lincoln Southeast. I wonder who will take it. But a huge call from the ref. A penalty given to Southeast. No hesitation. Westside does not like the call, but it's given anyway.
Noah Mishi and a couple of those other Westside players are really upset with that call, but quite honestly, they kind of just threw him to the ground. I think I agree with the call.
It will be Wayoro to take it. If he gets this one, he will have a brace. Noel standing there. This is a big mind game. Noel backpedal to his goal. Has to stay on his line for at least the first part of the shot. Wayoro will set up. Pretty straight run up here for Wayoro. Ref blows his whistle. To the right, Wayoro puts it right in. It's a beautiful shot up into the top. Great penalty from Wayoro. And Lincoln Southeast has taken the lead once again. It's 2-1. Wayoro's got a brace. An amazing performance from him. And Lincoln Southeast, as of right now, is heading to the playoffs.
2 goals by Wayoro, and Lincoln Southeast is in front by 1. Another really good spotted penalty kick from Wayoro that time. Lucas Knoll just, I don't think, had the best of opportunities at the net. And it looks like maybe Westside's bench just received a yellow card.
It would appear so. Ref is currently writing that down. Lincoln Southeast fans were happy with that.
I think, imagine the coach is probably still arguing that call. Coach Mike Dean probably still arguing that penalty kick, but we all know in sports there's no point in arguing with an official. The call will never get overturned, especially this late after the penalty kick. And now Lincoln Southeast has all the momentum. Wayoro just brought it all right back to Lincoln Southeast in the Knights. And now Westside is kind of on their heels. Still 32 minutes in this game. Plenty of time for Westside to come back.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw Westside scored a couple minutes after that first goal from Wayoro. Can they do it again? We'll have to see. Not much offense from them yet this half.
Really, there was only that one little squeak by from Hite earlier in the half in the first few minutes. Otherwise, it's just been a lot of that right there. Clearing the ball, just trying to prevent any sort of Lincoln Southeast attack.
It will be, it looks like a Westside throw, though, so they'll get an opportunity here. Wanjohi will not take it. It'll be Wood. Rusin passes it over, finds Meyerson. Meyerson down the left side, looking for Oxman. Oxman sends it in, and it's in the back of the net!
What a response by the Westside Warriors, and what a cross ball by Cody Meyerson to set that one up.
That's a beautiful, and guess who it is? It's Peter Wanjohi. He also has a brace. So Wayoro with a brace and Wanjohi with a brace, and we are tied up at 2. What a game we've had so far. It's the same story, an instant response from Westside after Lincoln Southeast goal, and we are tied up at 2.
Westside is just kind of the momentum stealer. They just give up a goal on a foul call in the box, penalty kick, and what a great offensive possession. That's probably the best offense we've seen by either team in this game. They just dip it down in the corner, set up a good cross ball, and I was kind of surprised, Aiden, the ball just rolled straight across the net. Wasn't in the air at all, really, and it just set up Wanjohi coming across from the right side for an easy goal.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why you always have someone at the back post. You never know if those crosses are going to make their way through. That one did. Wanjohi was there, and he just slots it in for an easy goal. Nothing there, really, that McCargu can do.
And now we're kind of on a little bit of a hack trick watch for both players. Wayoro for Lincoln Southeast and Wanjohi for the Warriors, both with 2 goals.
Yeah, what a great performance from both of those players. Monzon. So now Lincoln Southeast has to get another goal.
I think that's kind of what we expected, Aiden. The 3 to 4 goal range is what was going to win it today.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we talked about how many goals these players score, earlier, how both teams are really close to that 3 range. And so this is not unexpected. Meyerson down the side once again. Sends it in. That one's headed away. Nice job. There's Francis. Francis with the volley. And it's off the post! Hite looking for the volley off the post from Landon Francis.
That was a huge break for Lincoln Southeast. McCargu, I think, just took it for granted, thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it hit on the inside of the post. He got really lucky that didn't squeak by.
Yeah, I absolutely think you're right there, Zach. I think he thought that one was going to go out of bounds. I don't think he expected that one to be close on net, but it hits the post off. Good response from Southeast, though, to come out and make sure Westside doesn't get an easy tap in after that.
And they also got kind of lucky that rebound off the post, that there was no Westside player just sitting there waiting for it to come off. There was nobody there. Big break for Lincoln Southeast.
Absolutely. Crazy moment there. Just one mistake from McCargu almost cost them the tie game. That would have been huge for Westside. Hite trying to win the ball. It's gotten by Wayoro, though. He is on a brace currently. There's Reese. Reese sends it down the right side. It's intercepted by Meyerson. One back for Southeast, though. And there's going to be a foul on Andy Zhao. Andy Zhao's not happy.
I don't know if I agree with that one, Aiden. I don't even know if Zhao made any sort of significant contact with the Lincoln Southeast player. Maybe a bit of a bump, but I don't know if it warranted a foul.
Southeast will look for a deep kick, but it's good defense from Westside. It'll be out of bounds, and it will be a Southeast throw.
Good head away by Noah Mishi, just punched it out of bounds with his head. Kill any sort of offensive attack that Lincoln Southeast was setting up. Kind of same deal right there.
Throw in here for Southeast. Looks like they're setting up for maybe a long throw. Looking in the box, trying to find Wayoro, unable. Wanjohi's got it now, down the right side. One back from Southeast, though. Nice job.
Wanjohi's been really active today on the offensive end. Got to be getting a little bit tired out there.
Down the right side, there's Reese. Reese it'll deflect off Meyerson right to him, and he will just send it out. It'll be a Southeast throw, close to a corner, but a good job from Meyerson to make sure that doesn't happen.
That was a great job by Meyerson. He actually deflected the shot or cross ball attempt and kept it in bounds at the same time and cleared it all in one. That was a really big play. And then a foul going back the other way. Westside is just building that momentum, especially after that response goal.
Yeah, that was Lucero on the foul on Oxman. Rusin will just send it back to Noamishi. Noamishi's kind of their guy at the back. There's Sherrilson. Sherrilson sends it down the right side. Wanjohi's got it. Nice pass. Wanjohi looking, and it's deflected out of bounds for a Westside throw. Westside looking better and better as we've gone into the second half. They continue to push. Still plenty of time. 27 minutes left in this game for either one of these teams to get a goal. Long throw incoming from Wood. He'll send it to Rusin, and it'll be sent out again. Another throw for Westside.
I really like the way the Warriors are doing this. They're really getting strong offensive attacks, and they're not working too hard on defense. They're just playing a really solid job and just clearing any sort of attack.
Throws it in. Noamishi, ball's going up. It's over the goal. Nothing too dangerous there. It'll be a goal kick for Lincoln Southeast.
Lucas Knoll is having a fairly easy second half, minus that penalty kick that he really couldn't do much about. That's not really on him. Did his best at attempting to save it, but he's had a pretty easy second half minus that one penalty kick.
Westside looking to get something going once again. There's Oxman. There's Noamishi. He'll send it down the middle of the field. No one really there. Headed away to Wayoro. Rusin with a nice tackle. Francis has got the ball. What a tackle from Rusin. Wanjohi into the middle. Oxman couldn't get a great touch on it. It'll go out.
That was a much better job by Lincoln Southeast getting prepared for that cross ball attack, and they were able to deflect that one out of bounds. Much better job being prepared for a cross ball.
Absolutely a good defense right there, making sure Oxman didn't have an angle. Here's Reese. Sent back to the goalkeeper. McArgue will easily send it away. Westside still pressing. Reese has it now. Good defense from Zhao. He gets the ball back for Westside. Sherrilson. Looking down the middle. Can't find him. There's Zhao. And Zhao is trampled over. It'll be a free kick for Westside.
This is going to be a good opportunity for Westside to set up an attack. And they're going to start it off with Noamishi.
Noamishi gives it off. Oxman, nice move. Cuts it back. Looking into the box. Wanjohi went up for it. He was looking for it. Ball's in the air. Still in the air. And it's a goal! It's a hat trick! Peter Wanjohi, his third of the game. What a performance from Peter Wanjohi.
Hat trick, my man, Peter Wanjohi. What a shot. Set it up perfectly. That was almost all on him. He found the ball in space, went down to his side, almost a little bit of a bicycle action, and just nailed it straight in the corner. And Peter Wanjohi has a hat trick. Have yourself a day.
What a goal by Peter Wanjohi, just backing the defender down, standing his ground. Ball comes to him. He's able to just slot it into the back of the net.
And there looks like another yellow card. I'm wondering if this one is on Westside or no. Lincoln Southeast, I think maybe. Not quite sure. The ref pulled out a yellow card, and I see Coach Mike Dean arguing with one of the side officials. I'm wondering if he got some sort of warning or something, with the entire Westside Warrior bench running down to celebrate with Wanjohi.
Crazy moment for Wanjohi, a hat trick. What a time to have a hat trick for Peter Wanjohi in the district final. It's Lincoln Southeast time now to see if they can't respond. There's Reese. Sending back Monzon. Not a great kick. Hite. Good job by Waioro. We do have a foul. It is going Lincoln Southeast way.
And even the crowd is starting to feel the momentum going each other's way. And another foul call. 25 minutes left. There's still a lot of time for both of these teams. But the momentum is clearly all on Westside's end. And they took almost all of it from what could have been from Lincoln Southeast.
A huge turnaround for Westside. 2 goals. They were down 1. It was 2-1 pretty much at the beginning of the half. A penalty kick pretty early on. And then 2 goals from Wanjohi to give him the lead. And his hat trick.
Somebody just picked up a yellow card on the Westside Warrior bench. The official made his way all the way across the field. And did somebody get ejected, Aiden? I think.
Yep, there's the red card. So a red card on Westside's bench. 2 yellow cards accumulated. And a red card is shown to a player on Westside's bench or a coach. Not entirely sure right now.
I mean, I have to imagine it was this side official with the flag that made that kind of sort of call, because the official in the center of the field was all the way down here on the end, and he made his way all the way over to hand out the yellow card. And now there has been a red card issued on the Westside Warrior bench. But nobody left the bench, so I'm not quite sure what completely happened.
Looks like maybe 1 or 2 reds given out, we're hearing, but doesn't look like anyone's left the game yet, Zach, so I'm not sure what that really does.
I mean, I'm going to be quite honest. I don't know what the ruling is if the bench as a whole receives a red card. Good save by Lucas Knoll there. Because obviously nobody left the bench for the Warriors at all. No coaches, no players sitting on the bench either. So I'm not quite sure how that works with a red card issued.
Yeah, not exactly sure why a red card was issued if they weren't going to be ejected, but unsure. Hite intercepts it for a second. It'll be sent out. Westside with the throw here. That one might have been taken a little too quickly for the ref's liking. It'll actually be changed. It'll be a Southeast throw. That one's sent down the right side. Noamishi easily gathers, sends it to Knoll. Knoll getting pressured. Lucero was on his tail. Nice job. Nolenberg sent out. And they call a foul on Lincoln Southeast there. So no corner kick. It'll be a Westside free kick inside their own box.
It's a yellow card at that too, Aiden. Looks like he was issued a yellow card for that hit. A lot of cards pulled out in this game, and really sitting down there holding his leg or some sort of shoulder is Evan Fromm. Or not Evan Fromm, sorry, check that. it's ever shriveling down there. Now he's getting up and limping. No trainer coming out on the field.
Yeah, I mean, you said it perfectly, Zach. There's been a lot of cards in this game. I mean, that's something you'd expect. This is a district final. It's going to be very, very, very competitive. But we have seen some crazy cards. We saw 2 red cards given to the Westside bench. No one's left from the Westside bench, so we're not entirely sure why the red cards were given, but interesting development there.
I mean, 22 minutes left on this clock. 1 goal lead. Get more subs for Lincoln Southeast. 1 goal lead for the Westside Warriors right now. And it's just going to be ultimately, how can Westside handle the pressure? They just received a red card. You know, they're their coach is fighting for them. The players are fighting for each other. But the question is, can Westside just kind of continue their fight? And can Lincoln Southeast respond to the pressure?
Yeah, for sure. And for Lincoln Southeast, the worst thing that could happen right now is giving up another goal. Definitely don't want that to happen. Have to be careful when pushing numbers. Don't want to get a counterattack going for Westside that leads to a 2-goal deficit. Here's Monzon. He'll throw it in. Looking for Reese. Misses him. And Noah Mishi will just send it into the stands.
No, Mishi was not having fun with that ball. He wanted it out. He bombed that thing.
Yeah, he just sent it into the stands. I mean, that's probably an interesting time-wasting technique. Doesn't do much. Lincoln Southeast needs a goal to keep their chances alive. Even then, the goal doesn't guarantee their playoff entry. It's out for a Westside throw. Westside's going to try and take their time on these. Still a lot of time left, but they're going to try and waste as much time as they can.
I'll be curious now with the 1-goal lead if Westside kind of lets off the throttle of the gas pedal and maybe plays a little bit more defense and is more selective with their attacks.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're already seeing. I think they're mostly going on counters now because they don't want to give up an easy breakaway for Southeast. Noah Mishi with the ball. Down the left side, he'll send it to the center. Looking for Haloli. Good defense, though. It's sent out for a corner, though.
Another good opportunity. Westside's already made good use of their corners. Juan Johi's second goal came on a corner kick. So we've already know Westside can do it.
It'll be Francis to send this one in. The last one was Hite.
Juan Johi is not in the game, though, so he cannot pick up a 4th goal.
That one's sent in, and it's corralled by McCargue. It was a crazy ball, bounced off a couple players' feet, but it does end up with Southeast. A close call there.
That one didn't get much air either, Aiden. Kind of rolled on the ground for a majority of the cross, which kind of makes it a lot more difficult for Westside to make use of it.
Westside's still pushing up pretty heavily. Francis wins the ball back. Nice little pass up. Westside still with the ball. There's Francis. Sends it back to Zhao. Gets it to Halole. Halole gets intercepted by Collins. And it'll be Southeast throw. Headed away back to Halole. Reese trying to intercept. Can't do it. Hite with a heavy touch. Rusin chasing. Nice slide tackle. Gets it to Meyerson. Noah Mishi, Rusin, and Meyerson. Just kind of trying to play in a little triangle right now. Sending it down the left side. Headed up a couple of times. It'll be Ariana's to get that.
Under 20 minutes to play, so the clock is continuing to go down, and we haven't seen any sort of strong offensive attack by either team at all.
And Wayoro is going to be tackled by Rusin, and there will be a card. Yellow card for Cohen Rusin. Wayoro, the Lincoln Southeast fans really like that. They feel as if some of the cards they have been issued have not been too great. So Rusin picks up a yellow.
And he's also going to check out of the game, it looks like, probably.
Yeah, it does look that way. Will be a free kick for Wayoro. He will send it in, it looks like.
Fromm checks in for Rusin.
Siddiqui will come out. Wayoro, we've seen him have a couple of good free kicks. This one's not really a shot opportunity, but definitely can send in a good cross here. He'll send it in. Headed off, and it's a little too heavy on the touch. And it'll be sent out for a goal kick for Knoll.
Right idea once again, just too strong, too high for the header. Wanjohi checks back into the game. Has that hat trick, all 3 goals for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Rusin's right back in. Not sure why he came out, maybe just to get a little water break or something like that, but he is back in. They need him. He's one of their better players. He's a great facilitator in the midfield. Sherrilson will send it deep, looking for Wanjohi, but it'll be out for a southeast throw. Time is ticking. Still plenty of time, though. There's 18 minutes left for Southeast to get a goal.
I mean, they're on their do-or-die stretch as well, Aiden. We've said it several times. If they lose, their season's over. So they got to be playing their hearts out. Empty the gas tank.
Here's Oxman. Nice job by Monzon. Arianes over to the left side. That one's it's a shot attempt.
No, Mishi got blasted with the ball.
Yeah,
Really
absolutely.
took hard on the leg.
There's a shot attempt all the way from Elijah Souls. It was a booming kick, just hit Noah Mishi right in the body, and he is shaken up a little bit.
Definitely really slow to get up. That ball, high, strong velocity, and Noah Mishi was right there in the face of the shot. Clock will stop, and Noah Mishi's got a little bit of care by the athletic trainer.
This does slow the game down a lot. Obviously, the time stops for this injury, but for Southeast, your momentum does slow down a lot with this injury.
I mean, looks like they're just trying to stretch it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that can't feel good, Aiden. That
No.
coming in high velocity. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he even took maybe a toe to the leg as close as he was in on that shot. Maybe not just the pure ball to the leg, but maybe even a toe.
Looks like he will be okay, though. He's walking off the field with some help, but looks like he will be replaced.
That's a big loss no matter how much time he's out of the game. He's a huge piece of this team, especially on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Defensively, he's easily their best player and might even be the best player on the team.
You know, one of the few that are committed. Colorado Springs State, so just a big loss for the Westside Warriors if he's out for any sort of significant time.
That ball falls. Ariana is looking for a cross. A lot of Westside players in there, though. That one is sent off.
Caught the toe of a Westside defender. It looked like they were all loaded in the box, and it found its way across to the other side. But Westside was there to knock it out. That's the first good look or attack we've seen in quite some time for Lincoln Southeast.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of just looks like it either hit off another Southeast player or it was just a shank because it is a goal kick. Westside's still looking to push. Wanjohi's halted, though. Southeast will get the ball back.
Westside doing a great job playing defense and selecting their tacks very well. Definitely slowing this game down these last few minutes.
Here's Wayoro looking down the right side. Got Lucero. Nice job by Zhao to just clear it out of bounds.
I mean, that's just all you have to do to kill a lot of these attacks from the Knights. And Westside's just doing a great job. And Noah Mishi is ready to check right back into the game.
Doesn't surprise me. He is a huge player for this team. He wants to compete. He loves doing it.
Tough player out there. Big job for Noah Mishi to tough this one out, get back into the game. That's a huge player for Westside.
It is a Westside throw. Oxman, he'll just let it roll out, but it will be and no, it won't be a throw for Southeast. Monzon thought it was, but it'll go back to Westside. Meyerson will throw. Sends it in. Back to Meyerson. Over to Wanjohi. He missed touches. One back, though. That was Fromm. Here's Maley. Over to Lucero. Lucero, a nice move on Oxman, or excuse me, Meyerson. It'll be sent out for a Southeast throw.
15 minutes left, still plenty of time. Southeast has definitely had the bulk of the offensive possessions, but maybe only one or two good looks at the net.
Monzon throws it in very quickly to Lucero. Lucero sends it back. There will be a Westside throw, though. Another throw for Southeast. A lot of play on this right sideline. Monzon's got it in his hands. He'll throw it in. That one's headed up by Oxman. Headed up again by Rusin. Oxman trying to win it back. And it'll be sent out for another. It'll be a Westside throw. I thought that was going to be a Southeast throw, but it will be a Westside throw. To me, it looked like it came off Oxman last, but they will give it to Westside.
The Lincoln Southeast fans are not happy. On our side of the field, we can hear them right below us.
Good job by Oxman. One back from Southeast. Ball's just kind of dinging around right now. Chance here. Coleman's looking on the left side. He won't be able to get it to Souls, though. It'll be Knoll, and he'll just pick it up.
Under 14 minutes now, 13:50. Westside doing a great job of stalling. Hasn't had a ton of offensive attacks by any means, but they've done a great job at playing defense and clearing any sort of strong attack by the Knights.
Ball has gone way back on Southeast side. Rusin heads it forward, headed up by Monzon. Rusin wins the ball. Little collision there. And we'll get a foul on Lincoln Southeast, and it'll be a Westside free kick from about 34 yards out.
I mean, this is a good opportunity. Westside could set some sort of cross attack, send it down into the box. And I do believe Wanjohi is in the game. We've already seen him 3 goals, and there he is. He's kind of in the front there, the deeper end, standing on about the 5-yard line of the football field, 15 yards out from the goal.
It'll be Hite to take it.
I imagine they're just going to send it down and try and get a header or some sort of touch into the net.
Hite already has an assist on the day. That one's sent in, and it'll be cleared. Shot, and that's well wide for Meade. It fell off of Wanjohi's feet to Meade. Meade shot it, and it was well wide. Not a challenge for the goalkeeper at all.
That just made it through the conglomeration of all of the players and made its way to McCargu down in the net, which he was able to clear it and stop the attack. But we're nearing 10 minutes, Aiden, 12 minutes on the clock. Lincoln Southeast has got to get going. I mean, they've had their fair share of offensive possessions, but no really strong looks at the net.
Lincoln Southeast fans wanted a handball there from Hite. They don't get it. Down the left side, though, Siddiqui, but he will be called offsides. The Southeast fans don't like it. It was looked offsides to me. It didn't really matter, though, because it looked like Sherrilson was going to catch up with him anyway and kick that ball out. Westside will get possession back because of that offside call.
No, Mishi, what a bomb.
Bombs it down. Westside does have it. Oxman controls. Looks like it'll be sent out.
And it looks like there's a Lincoln Southeast player just holding his leg down there by the flag. Official's going to stop play. Bumps right back up. Cody Meyerson will throw it in and start offense back up for the Warriors.
He'll throw it in. It bounces off a Lincoln Southeast player. That one's booted away. Picked up by Fromm. Hitte's got it. Looking down the left side. It'll be sent down by Southeast. Reese trying to get past Noamishi, but Noamishi will be able to send it out.
And now Lincoln Southeast is really picking up the pace. They're kind of feeling their backs against the wall with 10 minutes left on the clock. Westside still retaining that 1-goal lead.
Absolutely, Hitte. Hitte with a beautiful through ball. Wanjohi, he missed the opportunity.
Wanjohi almost just had his 4th goal of the game. That was a really solid look, but McCargu, great job getting out and attacking Wanjohi with the ball.
Yeah, McCargu with a beautiful stop right there.
And I mean, Lincoln Southeast really just does have their back to the wall. They don't even have the ball, and they're down by 1. Westside is actually just holding the offensive possession pretty well.
Ariana with the interception, trying to send it down the side to Siddiqui, but it'll be out. It'll be a Westside throw.
I mean, they're just doing a great job retaining the offensive possession. If they can find a way to just kill even more clock on the offensive end, prevent any sort of attack by Lincoln Southeast, that is a pure recipe for success.
That one headed Wayoro. He's been pretty quiet since that penalty. That one will be sent. Wanjohi looks to corral, and he won't be able to. It'll be a throw for Westside, though. Wanjohi wins the throw. Some subs coming in here.
Under 9 minutes now, 8:50. Westside still just maintaining that offensive possession with real good ease.
Rusin looking to get it to Francis, but it'll be cleared from Southeast. Southeast looking to push. There's Souls. He was looking for Siddiqui. Good header, though. There's Zhao. He'll just send it up. Headed over. Siddiqui trying to win it, but the ball is just dinging back and forth between players. Fromm trying to get it to Francis. That one will be sent to Knoll, and an easy catch. Noamishi's got the ball once again. He'll just send it deep. And out of play, Lincoln Southeast throw. Westside has gone pretty defensive at this point in the game. Southeast is trying to push as hard as they can in these last 8 minutes to try and tie this game up to possibly send it to extra time.
I mean, you can even see Westside's not trying super hard for an offensive attack by any means. They're taking it when they get it, just doing a great job of retaining possession or playing good defense.
Here's Melee. The attack fizzles out. He was looking for Arianes, but he was unable to find him. Arianes trying to win it back. Rusin will send it down, though. Back to Lincoln Southeast. Here's Reese. Reese trying to find a pathway. Here's Monzon. Oxman with pressure. Monzon's got it back once again. Sends it in, but no one really there. And Noel with an easy tap down.
Now he's just playing a game, just wasting clock down there, making people attack him. He's going to take his nice little sweet time holding the ball there in the box.
Absolutely. He's going to waste as much time as possible. under 7 minutes left. The time is running out here for Southeast.
Big enemy for Lincoln Southeast is really just that time. 6:30 on the clock, and they haven't had any strong looks at the net in quite some time.
Francis sends it back to Sherrilson. Sherrilson up, Wood. Nice little touch off to Francis. Francis with the back heel back to Wood. Here's Oxman. Oxman will send it up. Finds Hite. Hite with the turn. There's Fromm looking for the shot. It's blocked, though. And it'll be, it's like sent out for a Westside throw, though. Sending it in play. Oxman sends it back out. Intercepted by Maley. Here comes Maley, and a good job defensively. Sherrilson with a huge stop. Southeast still moves, though.
He was kind of on an island, Sherrilson was. He did a great job of just clearing that, letting the rest of his team get back.
Great job by Oxman winning it back. He sends it a little too far, though, for Hite, and it'll be Southeast throwing.
5 minutes left on the clock now. Lincoln Southeast, they just got to get going, but they haven't had a strong offensive attack. And Westside's doing a great job of retaining possession, which just kills so much clock.
That one is a Southeast throw. They do get the ball back. Time is waning. Southeast hasn't really had many opportunities other than that penalty kick earlier in the half. Westside's done a good job defensively, and that'll be a foul.
Free kick out from 30 yards.
And the yellow card will come out for Monzon. And Westside can take their time with this one, set it up however you'd like it, but if you can just waste time, that would be huge.
Under 5 minutes, 4:43 on the clock, stoppage of play as they get everything set up for this free kick.
If Westside can put one away here, that would pretty much seal it. Southeast has to do everything they can here to try and keep this one out.
Once again, the winner of this game goes on to the state tournament, plays Tuesday, later this week, or next week, Tuesday, when the state tournament starts. Westside should be in regardless of somehow if they find a way to lose this one away, but otherwise, this should be as good as it goes. Next week, Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Rusin will take. He'll just send it short. Finds Hite. Hite with a nice little touch. Hite looking inside, and it's beautiful. It's Hite, and that should pretty much seal it. It's a fourth goal for Westside. A beautiful job waving his way through the defense and just sending one into the back of the net. And it's now a 2-goal lead for Westside.
I think that's good, and that might be all she wrote, Aiden. 4:37 on the clock. 2-goal lead for the Warriors. Jeremiah Hite sets that one up perfectly. And I think Westside might be moving on to the state tournament next week. All they have to do is kill 4 minutes. They have a goal to play with if they really need it. And that was just perfect, Aiden. You could almost feel it coming. Westside, the last 10 minutes even, has just had such strong offensive attacks. And we all know when it's there, it'll finally pay off. And that might just be it. 4 minutes, 30 seconds until Westside moves on to the state tournament.
What an absolute great goal from Hite. Just weaved his way through the defense. Somehow got it in the back of the net. What a goal. And Southeast has to go into overdrive here if they want a chance.
And you're just going to see a lot of that now. Westside just kicking the ball out of bounds, killing clock any way they can.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the best way to do it now. You've got a 2-goal cushion. Really all you have to do is maintain possession for these last 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Great performance, not only from Wanjohi, he's got a hat trick, but Hite now with a goal and an assist. What a game for those two. What a game for Westside in general. There's been some down points for them. Obviously, they've gone down, but a big comeback, and they've got the lead now. That one sent. Noah Mishi blocks it.
That was the first good look we've seen on the net by Lincoln Southeast in quite a long while, and that's exactly why they're down 2 goals. I mean, they just haven't had any strong offensive attacks in the back half of this half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's perfectly said. They're going to need a miracle here if they want to even tie this one.
I mean, under 3 minutes now, and Westside's got offense near midfield.
Yep, that's going to be a foul on Hite. The Southeast fans wanted a card. They won't get it.
I mean, this game's good as over. Card or not, 2:30. I mean, just Westside doesn't want to do anything dumb, get a red card in play and lose a player.
Absolutely. Even that I don't think would turn the tides enough. Westside's got another shot here. Oxman looking for the shot. A good job, though, for McCargue to block it out of bounds.
Oxman just wanted to go say hello to the goalkeeper. Went right up into his face when he took that shot. Was really close to the net and just too close almost. The goalkeeper was right in his face.
It is a corner kick for Westside, though.
They're going to take all their time, too. The clock is still running, under 2 minutes.
Absolutely. They just can take as much time as they need. They play it short. Hite sent out. It will be another corner.
And the corners just keep wasting time. Westside's going to walk nice and slowly into the corner. Minute 30 on the clock. They're in a great spot. This game is essentially over. Just got to wait for these final seconds to tick off the clock.
They're just going to keep playing it in that corner, just keep trying to keep the ball away. It's just a game of keep away at this point. Ball's thrown in. Stolen by Oxman, but it's with Maley. Good job by Wood.
1 minute remaining.
Reese will send it up.
1 minute on the clock.
Bayoro gets it over to Lucero.
Wayora's played a really good game, 2 goals. The 2 goals for Lincoln Southeast. He deserves a lot of credit.
And then Lucero will tackle and pick up a foul, which will pretty much...
And a yellow card.
And a yellow card. Seen a lot of cards in this game.
That is right, a lot of cards.
Westside free kick now, and they can just
That's
control
his
the
second. That's his second yellow card, Aiden. So he's out of the game.
Oh, that is a red card. Wow. Didn't know Lucero had another one, but that is 2 accumulated cards. So
I mean, honestly, there's just been so many yellow cards. It's hard to keep track of who has one and who has more than one. And that one was number 2 for, I think it was Landon Francis.
For Lincoln Southeast.
Ariana's maybe, I think, might have been the one to pick up that red card after he accumulated 2 cards. So, I mean, his day's over with 41.8 seconds. And quite honestly, it's his season too, so.
Not a huge loss. Obviously, only 40 seconds left. Not too much.
I mean, he is a senior, so, I mean, not the greatest way he wants to end his career by any means.
Luke Nomishi just bombed one to the other side of the field for a goal kick. Maybe looking to try and score there.
20 seconds on the clock.
Southeast just looking for anything.
No, Mishi
missed it.
Oh, he wanted another bomb.
10, 9,
Oxman will just send it down, and that'll pretty much do it.
One more shot. 2.
Oh,
At the buzzer.
not a great shot from Francis at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter anyway. Westside will run onto the field as they are the winners of the A3 district final over Lincoln Southeast, 4-2. What a game from Peter Wanjohi and Jeremiah Hate.
That's exactly right, Aiden. Jeremiah Hate, Peter Wanjohi. Hate had a couple of assists, and Peter Wanjohi had himself a hat trick. 3 goals tonight. The senior deserves a lot of credit. I mean, what a game by the Warriors. They did a great job in the second half, maintaining almost all of the offensive possessions. They deserve it really well. And now they're moving on to play in the state tournament next Tuesday.
Yeah, what an unbelievable game from Westside. There were some points in the game where it looked like they weren't going to be able to come back, but they really pulled it off with a 2-goal victory here.
And, I mean, Aiden, you're a senior. This is last time stepping on the mic as a high school student. It's been an absolute joyride to have you with us for these last 4 years. Why don't you take us off air one more time?
All right, thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. I've loved my time on WTV. This is my last broadcast, as Zach said, and I'm pretty much just signing it off here. So we want to thank you, our WTV Live crew from Phelps Field. Westside with the victory, 4-2 over Lincoln Southeast. They will play next Tuesday. We thank you for watching, and we will see you later.